Hey guys, welcome to Agent Advice. I'm Fallon Scurry, Editor and Research Director, and I'm here to help you make the best decision on your Florida real estate course. Agent Advice has spent hundreds of hours on a deep dive of the best real estate schools in Florida and helped over 100,000 agents make a real estate school decision. And today, I hope I'm able to help you too. We're going to take a look at the Pro License Florida course. To make sure that you get the best deal possible on this course, you'll want to purchase it through Agent Advice. You can just navigate to the Pro License package page for Florida on their site through Agent Advice. And once here, you can see that they have two different package options that you can choose from. Both of these options will suit your needs and help you pass the exam, but I'd recommend paying a little bit more for the premium. It has great study tools and additional exam simulators to help increase your chances of passing that exam on the first try. This is going to save you money and time in the long run. They do also give you a free trial option for both packages that you can do, so you can take a look at that before making that purchase, which I think is really cool that they offer that. Okay, now that we've looked at that, let's go ahead and dive into the course. So before we look into the study aids and chapters, I do want to go over a few things about the Pro License Florida course overall, just to keep in mind when you're making a decision on your school. So first of all, they have a pretty high pass rate. This is always something that you're going to want to keep in mind whenever you're picking a school. It's pretty important just to try to help ensure that you pass that exam on the first try. Florida course is 63 hours, but Pro License gives you 6 months to complete the course from the date of purchase. They also boast that they can set you up to successfully complete their course in 5 weeks if you want to get it done quicker. But if life just isn't permitting that for you, you can also pay for extensions or re-enroll for a reduced price if needed. They do have great support. They offer it 24/7, and I gotta say, they were really quick and attentive. I got a response with great answers within less than 24 hours, which is really nice. They also have a cool feature where you can direct message an instructor. They do have a refund option. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is on par with most other courses, but it's always nice to have that window where you can change your mind if needed. Now that you know a little bit more about Pro License as a whole, let's dive into their course. In the premium package, there's going to be some extra features, so I want to go over those before looking at the chapters themselves. Firstly, they have this course progress tracker. It is very thorough. It has a multitude of ways for you to look at your different progress throughout the course. They even offer an infographic version, which is pretty cool. This is a great way to stay on track and make sure you're doing as much as needed to complete your course goals. 63 hours may not seem like a lot, but it's easy to get started and not follow through with as much as you need to complete this in the allotted amount of time. Let's take a look at their 3 study features now. So they offer flashcards, an ebook that you can print, and a course exam simulators. So let's take a look at those flashcards first. As you're going to see, the flashcards come in 2 different versions. So you can either do the digital version like this, and you don't have to make your own flashcards, which is nice. They have all of the important information that you need to study, and you can do it from your computer, or you can do the PDF version, which looks like this. Again, you didn't have to make your own, which is nice, but you can print these, so if you need to use them on the go, that's also a nice feature to have. The ebook is just going to be a printable version of the course. So as you can see, it's going to be the entire course, which is really nice. You can read through it, and this is nice for, again, when you're on the go and you just don't have the ability to look at a computer. So you can study whenever it fits your needs. Let's look at the last study feature that I mentioned, the course simulators, before we start into the chapters. So these course simulators are a really great way to just make sure that you are repetitiously studying the content that's important and relevant that you're actually going to need for the exam. So they have this broken up into goals that progressively get harder as you go, ensuring that you're really retaining that information as you go. They also offer a good orientation into this to let you know what you need to do to maximize your study time and pass the exam with all of their helpful tools. So this was something that I definitely thought was worth it in the premium package. Now let's take a look at the chapters themselves. So each chapter is going to offer some different ways that you can interact and keep it interesting. And I'm just going to go over a couple of those with you today. First, they're going to have videos. This is just a great way to break up the content and give you a break from just reading the information that they're giving you. I do want to note, before you can progress in the chapters, you have to complete the reading in the order that they gave it to you. You can't bounce around. You have to complete the reading and the quizzes. If you need to stop in the middle of a lesson, you can do that. Just come up here and click Save Progress and Exit, and then you can come back to it whenever you need. So in addition to the videos, each chapter has some drop downs. You have to click, as you can see, to read all of the information that you need to learn about the different phrases that they're giving you here. I personally like this. Anything keeping me clicking or interacting with the screen helps me potentially not zone out while reading, given that there is so much information that you need to learn throughout these chapters. In addition to these drop downs, you can also see that they have links within the different chapters. These are going to take you to other websites to give you additional information when needed. Again, clicking keeps me going, so I like that feature as well. They do also have great study aids at the end. They have a good chapter overview as well as key terms. So I really liked this because this is giving you exactly the information that you need to pass the exams and the quizzes. They're really pulling out the important stuff and helping you to focus on that. Same thing with the key terms. I really liked that as well. Again, with the drop downs and the clicking. After you've done that, you're going to go to the quizzes. And the quizzes, you are going to have to complete it with a 70% or higher, but you get unlimited chances to retake those, so there's no worry there. They're 10 questions, so they're short, and they're pretty easy to just breeze through. They give you the correct answer for any of the ones that you got wrong so that you know what to look back and study on to know how to move forward and get a better score on your quiz. So there's my overview of the Pro License Florida course. Overall, I really liked it. The chapters were laid out well. And while I do think that they could have added some additional engagement through activities or games, they did touch on that learning style by offering those drop downs and links that you had to click throughout the chapters. I thought the study tools were great. I really liked the flashcards. I loved the fact that I could print everything if needed to study on the go potentially. That was a great feature to me. So overall, I thought it was really good, and I hope this overview was helpful for you in your search for the right Florida real estate school for you. Thanks.